Hello, hello, and welcome back. Cert, welcome in. Good to see you. Today I'm doing a no cam stream. It's been a while since I last streamed, and for some reason it was just too overwhelming to think about starting again with everything. So I just figured we're gonna start it off pretty easy with just a no cam stream. We've still got bingo going today though. Um, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to finally being back in our librarian run. While I was sick, I didn't really play a lot of survival, but I did start replaying Wintermute, which was actually really interesting because I haven't played the first few episodes in a very, very long time. I'm about maybe a third of the way through episode 2 at this point. But I think it's probably good that I've started to do that because it's good to remember what happened and what sort of things were going on because as we saw in the dev diary, episode 5 is supposed to be coming out sometime early next year. And I do want to make sure that I've played through all of the episodes again by the time it comes out. And we might even stream episode 4 because I didn't do that when it first came out. We'll have to see. But I'm really excited about all that's coming, all the things that they talked about in the latest dev diary. And most importantly though, I'm just excited to get back to our librarian. I don't actually remember what we were doing besides heading back towards the mainland. I know we were gonna forge. We're at Old Spence's family homestead, so we were going to forge. And then I think the plan was to head back to the library, pick up some books. And if I'm not mistaken, we had voted in Discord to go spend some time in Coastal Highway after that. So obviously it's going to take a while before we're there, but as far as I can remember, that was the plan. So let's get back into it. Yeah, it's really good to see you too, Zert. Yeah, I got my butt kicked by COVID. And it was just, hey Rob, welcome in. It was not fun. Do not recommend. And yeah, it really wiped me out. I was back to full health probably within about a week and a half, but I did notice and have noticed that my stamina is just not what it usually is. I'm still working on getting that back. Okay, so we've got meat. We've got 7 hours on the forge. I don't remember what it was I even wanted to forge. Did I want to make more arrowheads? Probably. Did I want to make more knives and hatchets? I don't think so. Oh, I should have had something to drink first. Oh well. Oopsie. Kathy Bates' name on there reminded me of an old movie I saw before called Bob the Butler. I don't think I've ever heard of Bob the Butler. Is it good? Hello, Hotika. Welcome in. Okay, there we go. Do I need more water? Yeah, we should cook some water. Let's do 2 liters and do 1 more set of arrowheads.
I need a horse.
Okay. 24 minutes left. Fine. I'm so glad we actually left some ruined venison here. That was pretty smart of us. Still have 6 hours on this fire. That's plenty. Do another 2 sets. Maybe we should make another knife. I need 3 scrap metal for it. I'm just thinking maybe it would make sense to make another one because why do I have 2 heavy hammers on me? I'm just thinking it might make sense to make another knife because we don't have much in terms of whetstones. I suppose we could make 1 of each and like leave them here. Because the thing is, they're kind of heavy to carry 2 with us. Oh, I'm really not sure. We can always craft another one later, I suppose, like in DP if we need it. I don't know the one where she's a maid, or at least maybe if I knew the title it would come to me, but I really liked Misery. Okay, so the guy was working his way through the Yellow Pages, trying every job alphabetically. He's currently on butler and gets a call from a woman wanting him to babysit her kids. He tries to refuse, but she offers a lot of money. She's introducing her kids. She says her daughter's name is Tess, so he's still acting as a butler and calls her Lady Tess.
Mouth.
But her son...
So dry.
I keep forgetting to give her something to drink. Her son's name is Bates, who he goes to say, masturbate. I think it's just Bates is fine. Ah, nice. Okay, so this gives us... We're now at 19 arrowheads. That's kind of plenty. Maybe I should make a knife and just leave it here. I'm not very, like, willing to make decisions today, apparently. There we go. I think we're gonna leave this other meat here for now, and we'll try and do some hunting. Do I have a pot with me, or is this the only pot I have? Nope, that's the only pot. I need to pick that up then. I'll leave another hammer here, or am I carrying it with me for a while? So we've got 3 hours on this fire. Let's craft a few arrows, I guess. Ha! I only have 1 arrow shaft on me. This could be a problem. So we need to go find more birch, more cured birch. Let's take a look at our notes and see where we've left any. Mystery Lake. We've got 2 birch in the camp office. That would be another 6 arrows. We've got another one at Unnamed Pond. That'll bring us to 9. We've got 5 at Prepper's Cache. And 5 at Draft Dodgers. Okay, so we've got... And 6 between Winding River and Signal Hill. Okay, so we have a ton of birch in Pleasant Valley. So we shouldn't need to worry too much about this. I think I might just leave some of this scrap metal here. And by some, I mean all of it. And I'll make a note of that as well. Where is FM? Here we go. Oh, we only have 2. I also need to change that because we don't want to be lying to ourselves in the future. Should I take a nap? No, I probably shouldn't, actually. I need to pull torches anyway. Okay. 1 more little note to myself for the future. We've got 2 kilos of cooked venison. Hey, Mega, welcome in. It's good to see you. Alright, and then we're not going to take all of the torches because that would be just too many torches, even by my standards. Hey, Wonder, thanks for the lurk. I appreciate it. Oh, but come on. We can do our 10 for bingo. Mav coming in with the raid. Welcome in. Welcome in, raiders. It's good to see you all. I hope you're having a good weekend. We're going to do one of the official shout-outs, not just the Fossabot shout. You've been saying keep it down in the library every few minutes. No, I haven't. let's see, what did I say? Yeah, standards, I have standards, I do. Amazingly. I do have standards when it comes to too many torches. Anything over 15 is too many. We've actually pulled exclusively good torches. That was pretty nice. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Now, I know it doesn't seem like it. It's just I happen to have... I don't know if in this case it's higher or lower standards for torches than other people. I just like having lots of torches. Oh, right, I forgot to call the sound alert one. Thanks, Rob. I don't know that I need to pick up sticks. How are we doing on sticks? The answer is probably no. Yeah, we've got 38, but you know what? I'm gonna pick up 3 more just so that we can call bingo for that too. Now we have more than 40 sticks. Don't know if anyone needs that today, but if you do, there you go. All right. So the good thing about fog in FM is that it's actually quite warm. The bad thing about fog in FM is not being able to see what you're doing. So there is a non-zero chance of us getting lost here, even though I know FM pretty well. I also don't know if any of this ice is weak. I don't think it is, especially if we're near the bridge. We should be fine, but I don't know if you're in the middle if it's a problem. Oh gosh, who's doing that? Rob, come on! Trying to get me lost already. Well, feel free to be inspired by any of my bingo events. And if you need ideas, I can try and come up with some too. Oh, arrow breaks. Another wolf bites the dust. I wonder if I should actually harvest him. I probably should. We probably should harvest him because I didn't take any of the venison with us, and it would be good to have more than just our backup cans of food. And then we can also use some of these sticks so we're not carrying around as much. For no good reason. Oh, he's a tiny wolf. Looking for bingo events, are we? Trooper, welcome in. Thank you so much for that resub. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well today. So it should have been a more risky encounter, but that wolf caught on top of the post and got stuck. Yeah, that's true. If he hadn't gotten stuck there, it would have been way riskier. Finally got decent misery run. 62 days. It's cold and out of food, so we jumped off the trestle bridge. And now you're back to Loper. 62 days, GG, Zert. That is awesome. To be honest, I haven't touched my misery run in months. At the moment, it just seems way too stressful for me. I don't know. Like, I think it's a really cool challenge, and it is fun every now and then, but just recently I have not been in the headspace for it. Loper is nice and chillaxed most of the time. And, yeah. But that's a cool way to go too, just being like, all right, we're leaving, we're heading off the trestle bridge. Okay, why do you hate Bleak Inlet? Bleak Inlet plus Aurora during the tails. I had some luck there, and by luck I mean I was given a few tips as to like where I could be safe. But yeah, Bleak Inlet during an aurora is not something I'd like to experience if I can avoid it. Just checking in from vacation, mostly relaxing so far, save for one missile alert. Well, I'm glad that it's mostly been relaxing. I hope it continues to be mostly relaxing, and I hope that was the only missile alert. Yeah. Timberwolves are so mean. Why they gotta be like that? I think just looking at when, like what time it is right now and how tired we are, I have a feeling we're gonna end up sleeping in the Bleak Inlet Cave tonight. We still have over 2 liters of water, so we really don't need to make any more. Unfortunately, I think it's too foggy for us to map. Yeah, I figured. Wow, I'm getting so many good torches today. It's like the game wants me to pull more torches. On the outlook on that hill, I didn't know that the wolves would come up the stairs. That was scary. Oh my gosh, I didn't know they did that either. Hey, Maybe Cat, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I am, like, running in circles. What am I doing? What did I do here? Why did I turn around this tree? What is wrong with me? Any update on your testers? It's still too soon. Trooper, actually, I found a letter in my mailbox on Friday, and I passed with flying colors. I wasn't sure when to expect results, but apparently it's now about a month, at least it was for me. And yeah, I was super excited, and obviously had to celebrate a little bit. Some treats. And the Timmies will come up the stairs of the lookout tower, not all the way up, but far enough to scare you. For sure. Like, coming up any of the stairs is enough to scare you. So I was under the assumption that structures like the 100 blinds were off limits for wildlife. Yeah, I definitely didn't know that they could go up some of the stairs. I've definitely had them come close to me up there. But I don't think they've ever actually come up onto the stairs before, by, like, in any of my runs. Be a load off your mind. Absolutely. I'm so happy. Like I said, I felt pretty confident coming out of the test. I was pretty sure that I had passed, but it's just nice knowing that all the studying really paid off. I was in Frisbee Golf weekly competition and I won in my division. Awesome! GG! We had daylight savings time today. How about you all? We had ours last week, actually. So it's always funny. There's like 2 weeks out of the year where there's only, well, I refer to the East Coast because like all of my friends and family are on the East Coast where there's 5 hours difference instead of 6. Yeah. So we're now back to our usual difference. Timbers are the honey badgers of TLD. They care not for the rules. How true that is. He died because of ignoring them. Rude. I hate Timmies. I know why I always avoid Blackrock and Bleak Inlet. Yeah, they're just so mean sometimes. It doesn't tend to bother me quite as much in Bleak Inlet because I know the region enough that I can generally avoid them, but I don't like going to Blackrock because I don't know my way around. That was also the huge issue I had with Sundered Pass, is not knowing where I have to go and where the Timbies are. Once we figured that out, it wasn't too bad. But, like, until you have that map knowledge, then the Timbies are just brutal. Canada has been claiming they would end daylight saving times for years. Last year they claimed they would do it if Washington and New York did as well. Oh yeah, always a good idea to rely on other people. As if it's not hard enough to get most people to agree, to then rely on other people. Even more people. It's tough. I know a lot of there's a lot of discussions as to like whether or not it should be ended and stuff, and I don't like changing like the spring forward. I don't mind falling back. Like the time change in the fall doesn't bother me nearly as much, but the time change in the spring is so hard. Timberwolves will be a challenge again when they redo animal spawn locations. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that hoot at all. Welcome in, it's good to see you. Kimmy has a trick to take out the Timbys. He carries Sting and then crouches and shoots them. It is glorious. Kimmy is just so good at this type of stuff. I can't speak. I'm sorry, my brain is not like fully active. But Kimmy is like really, really good at this game, and I'm always so impressed with like some of the strategies that he uses, or just like his insane map knowledge. It just absolutely blows my mind.
It's getting dark out here.
Doesn't help that the two entry points into Blackrock are right next to two Timby packs. It's gonna be wild seeing people try that zone once the wildlife refresh happens. Yeah, I really need to get into Blackrock and actually understand that region at some point. And I feel like this is probably the run to do it in. I just think I might wait until we hit the 500 days just so we don't have to worry about restarting that. I say that so confidently as if we're definitely going to hit 500 days. But I think it's okay to think positively, right? Go after the deer. Go after the deer. Do my hunting for me. No, deer. You're supposed to just let the wolf come after you. Okay, he's scared of me.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy, right?
Alright, fine, we'll drink. As soon as I'm done with the tales, I'll definitely return to the time capsule. I love my deep forest state of TLD. What is it that you like so much about Deep Forest in particular? Gotta go, have stuff to do? Alright, maybe Cat. Well, it's good to see you, and good luck with this stuff. Hope some of it's fun, anyway. Trying to get my rifle and pistol skill to level 5 just by reading books. I really, really hope that that'll be possible in this run. I don't know if it's, like, guaranteed, or if it just depends on what book spawns you get, or what. But I'm hoping that between our, what is it called? The feat that we have. Why can I not, like, I can see the feats, but I don't know what they're called. The book smarts, that's what it's called. I wonder if with that, we're definitely going to be able to get all 5. Like, all skills to level 5. I really hope so. Plan for the future. Be positive. Manifest the 500 days you wish to see in the world. Yes, book smarts. Thank you. Thank you. My brain is just, like, out to lunch, apparently, still.
I need to eat soon.
But yeah, I feel like we can try and be confident about these 500 days. I'm sure we can get this. I mean, look at it this way. We've already survived a year in game. What's another year? Not even. It'll be interesting, though, when I am no longer playing this run. Because, like, using book smarts is not something I would usually do. But it obviously just worked out. It made sense for this particular run. So it'll be interesting to try and decide what feat to use in my next Interloper run. I pretty much always use Cold Fusion because the temperature boost is just useful no matter what part of the game you're in, whether it's early or late game. But I always struggle with deciding the second one because, like, Efficient Machine is really useful. Of course, now we have Settled Mind. There's just so many different options. I personally, like, I love Firemaster early game, but at a certain point, it's just not, it doesn't make sense. Like, it would basically do nothing right now at this point in my game. And so, I don't know, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Also, what was that about me saying I was gonna sleep in the transition cave to Bleak? Just, like, kept on walking. Oops. Sorry, hold on, I missed something. You have to find the 25-hour books, to get to level 5 rifle. Can't read the regular one past level 4. Oh, then I should maybe save my advanced guns that I have. 120 days. By this point on Loper, you already have the gear and the skills. Just need to stay focused and motivated. Exactly, Trooper. And it's probably just a mix of different things. It's partially just the feel. Deep Forest overhauled the weather system, the sprinting, and the wind more often changes during blizzards, more often than in previous states. Overhauled sprinting, it also implemented some of the standards we're used to today. Alright, yeah, I guess I can see that. Been running with Cold Fusion lately. I really like Cold Fusion. That's a good one. Like wolves not being immediately deadly, but instead giving you multiple afflictions and harming your clothes, or like finding sticks, gathering firewood more directly, breaking down stuff. Yeah, okay. I can see why you like that that part of the time capsule. Firemaster is perfect for short runs. If the run is meant to go for a while, you'll get to fire starting 3 soon enough naturally. Better to spend that perk slot on Cold Fusion and your second favorite buff. Exactly. Like Firemaster is brilliant for, as you said, like short-term runs if you're doing some kind of a challenge or like you're trying to speedrun something in particular or whatever, but excuse me. Sorry, I don't know if my mic picked that up, but there were just like really loud cars outside for some reason. Oh, hey, Mr. Wolf. And so I generally don't use it for regular runs. Oh no! Arrow thief.
Can you eat trees?
Blöder Wolf. So gemein. Okay. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich überhaupt nach ihm suchen soll. Irgendwie ist das ein bisschen doof jetzt, weil es so spät ist. Ach ja, ich stinke. Das könnte auch was damit zu tun haben. Ich soll mal gucken, welche Nummer er wird. Oder er ist. Wir sind bei... Okay, 55. 255 wieder sein. Boah, hoffentlich stirbt er sofort. Eigentlich will ich nach ihm gar nicht suchen. Ja, also der blutet, der würde auf jeden Fall sterben. Ich hab keinen Bock. Okay. Nee, der geht immer noch geradeaus. Wir haben noch ein bisschen Energie, also ich glaube, das können wir noch schaffen. Aber ich will auch nicht meine ganze Energie nur darauf verschwenden. Und wir haben auch so viele Fallen, die wir noch machen können. Aber nicht so viele, die wir halt jetzt haben. Von daher ist es eigentlich sinnvoll, mindestens gerade zurückzukommen. Ist er jetzt schon tot? Nein. Immer noch nicht. Okay. Es ist total doof, dass ich ihn nicht sehe. Ist das eine andere Wolf? Kann ich wirklich schlecht einschätzen. Oder ist er irgendwie hier? Nice. Das wollte ich eigentlich nicht machen. Okay, jetzt ist er auf jeden Fall tot. Ach, hier ist der lang gegangen. Okay. Me personally, one of the things I kind of got used to in that era of TLD, Blizzard sounded way more scary when you were outside. In the distance, you were able to hear branches crashing down. So after a blizzard, you were definitely able to find firewood. The atmosphere was just totally different in my opinion. I'm excited to test it out, or to... I can't remember which one I started with, so I don't remember if I experienced it yet, but I'm assuming I haven't. Where the heck is he? Okay. Did he turn? Ah! There he is. Just killed a 4-hour bear in Broken Railroad. Looks like we got good hits, so it was a tough one. Tough bear. Oh, this is a heavy wolf too. Now I'm kind of tempted to... No, we're not going to. We're not going to bother harvesting him. I need to find a place to sleep. I do have one coffee, but I don't really want to use my coffee for that. You didn't know that episode 1 and 2 of Wintermute were different, and you started at some point after the 1.0 release. I did know they were different, but I have never experienced the difference, so I definitely started after that. Because, like, I've read about or heard about some of the differences. More specifically for episode 1 than for episode 2. But I did know that they made some changes. But I personally have not experienced those changes. Yeah. I mean, you're not the only one I've heard it from, but yeah, I did know. And yes, you have mentioned it before. Love these random German spells on the stream. Good variety in my linguistic diet between them and discovering Musketeer Rock. Oh, I'm glad you enjoy it. I've always felt like it's a lot of fun. I think, like, when I'm in other people's streams and they speak other languages, I like it when they have these, like, little things, even if I don't understand anything. But I also know it's kind of fun for some of the people in chat who do speak German or who are learning German. It's just fun. No, Astrid, you're fine. Yeah, I've really, I've been enjoying replaying Wintermute, although in episode 2 right now, I'm just, like, dreading the moment when I have to face the bear. So I kind of have just been, like, putting it off, and it's so funny. I think my problem is that, I think my biggest, not really problem, but, like, I guess complaint with Wintermute is that it's built up in such a way that there feels like there's time pressure, because it's supposed to feel that way. It's supposed to feel like you're supposed to get things done quickly, or, you know, the trapper will die, or, you know, you'll be found out by whatever. Like, it just is designed that way. And so the first time I played through, I was completely ignoring the side quests and stuff. And now I'm just like, No, you know what? The trapper can just, he can suffer a little bit. I'm gonna go explore this area, or I'm gonna check out this, side quest, and I'm gonna go over here and take my time. I still feel a little bit guilty about making him suffer. Regarding English and German, since I already got that shout out, I can also mention that I do a bilingual stream. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hello? Where is he? What the heck just happened? Okay, that was definitely a jump scare if I've ever heard one. But in my stream it's kind of the other way around. Main language is German, but I can switch to English for English viewers. Yes, indeed. And, oh, there's the wolf. What the heck happened? What was with this? What is this wolf's deal? Briefly had a desire to learn Swedish after visiting back in January. That is thankfully subsided. Oh, he's just scared. It was just the sound that he made sounded aggressive. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting really distracted. That is thankfully subsided, but not least because the Swedes I told that to all said, but why? Also, thank you for that wolf bait, Rob. Really appreciate it. I feel like Swedish is probably cute to, like, a cute language. I wish that I could understand a little bit of it, but I don't.
Jeez, this is cold.
I don't know that I'll actually invest the time in it, to be honest. I wish that I could just, like, wave a wand and know all the languages. But I joke that I no longer speak English at a native level, and I don't really speak German at a native language. I speak Denglish. And it's true. I speak so much of both that it ends up blended most of the time. And so, like, I'll use German idioms in English and English idioms in German, and I'm just always thankful when people know what I'm trying to say. That stream tag is there for a reason, indeed. English is the best. Oh, we're already down. See, this is why I always take lots of torches, because we're already down to 3 again. Oh, we're actually getting cold. I was not even paying attention to our temperature because in FM it was so warm. You know what, let's just take a little bit of cold damage. We're just gonna push through. We're almost at the cabin anyway. Did nobody understand the words coming out of your mouth? I never know what I'm trying to say, so I don't expect others to. That's a good way to go about it. If someone understands, well, that's just a nice little coincidence. I also have to think a lot about this one scene in Madagascar where Alex the lion turns to Marty the zebra and he's like, no, you don't say anything. You're not so good at putting the words together and making them come out good things. And I feel like that sometimes. Oh, it's a deer. I was like, what is this creature? What is this shape? It's actually not unusual at all. It's just a normal deer. Okay. Cold damage. Oh, I can't remember if our hunger actually got to the red. I don't think it did. Don't think we got quite hungry enough for that. Oh, also I think we can call pop culture reference. Alright, we're gonna have to make more torches in the morning. Because I'm not gonna bother with that tonight. Oh look, we've got fish. Delicious ruined fish.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, lots of hides. Lots of ptarmigan down. Even more hides. Okay, let's get some sleep, Astrid. I'm sorry, it's been such a long day. Now her whole sleep schedule is gonna be off because of this. Okay, I'm not playing Wintermute anymore. I cannot sleep for 10 hours straight. Oh, we have another Aurora. Aurora. I was gonna say that was short, but it is, you know, daytime. Maybe we just sleep, not until we're fully awake, but maybe just for like another 2 hours. I feel like that might be a nice happy medium where we actually don't need to worry about her sleep schedule too much. Okay. That's not bad. Come on, Maglon's weather. Actually, wait a minute. Firstly, we pick up these.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
It's only 2 birch. Did I only have 2 birch written on here? Yes, I did. Okay, I had like 3 in my head, but alas, I was wrong. Yeah, this is not Maglon's weather. Okay. And I guess in that case we'll just work on our bows, our arrows for a little bit. Okay, now we can make our arrows. All right, how many arrows do we have now? Gotta harvest this one. Oh, and we've crafted arrows. Where is it? Makes arrows. There we go. Okay. We've got 14 oh my god, we have so many arrowheads. Maybe I should have made more tools. Oh well. Ain't nothing wrong with having lots and lots of arrows on hand. Alright, let's go see what the weather's like. Because if we've got Maglon's weather, we can maybe make a fire, or pull some more torches, maybe go out and fish. Yeah, this is not Maglon's weather in the slightest. That's a little disappointing.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
You have definitely been hungrier, Astrid. I promise you that. Also, I needed to fix up one of these coats, didn't I? Yeah, I have to fix up the bear coat, and maybe I can then also get the bear. And I need 2 cured
drop
guts.
any of this here.
Here's one. Hello. There we go. 2. So let's remove that from the list as well. I didn't even have the bear written down here. Okay. That doesn't really make sense, but what you gonna do? Hey, Fraza, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I just really wish we had Magmon's weather so I didn't have to use a match. Although it's not cold. Because what I was thinking is maybe we can go out and try and fish. I can maybe... I think I have a tip up. I do. So I thought we could maybe place the tip up and then work on fixing our bear coat in the meantime. Lots of work. Hope you're good. Thank you. I'm feeling much better. I was sick the other week, but I'm better now, and yeah, can't complain. But also got a lot going on at work. But I guess that's better than not having anything to do at work, right? Okay, I see a wolf chilling over there. Well, we can maybe even try and go over to one of those fishing huts. And then we can try and get the bear while we're fishing as well. Might be a good idea. Love how the cattails and then the grass just load in. We have lots of cattails over here still. Okay, if we grab 2 more, then we'll also be able to call that for bingo. Definitely started teaching a class about game design at uni last month, so I'm technically here on research purpose. Very cool. How is teaching going? Are you liking it?
I need to find food.
Morning, Ferret. Welcome in. How's it going? Alright, Mr. Bear. At least we don't need to worry about the wolves at the moment. Don't notice me, don't notice me, don't notice me. I said don't notice me. Silly bear. Oh, that was a terrible shot. Okay. It's fine, it's fine. Not a problem. Eyes not fully open yet, just hopped out of bed. Sounds like a good morning to me. Morning, Lily, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, that's it. Come this way, Mr. Bear. Right in the kidneys. Even though me and my colleagues cry about the homework that gets handed in quite a lot. Yeah, that can get to be a bit much at times, I understand. Oh man. Pincushion bear. Whatever. He'll die eventually. What number is he gonna be? He'll be number 18. Okay. At least we're not taking any cold damage today. I'm not sure what you had last week, but I got something awful. Got to head to the doctor tomorrow to see if it's bronchitis. Oh no. I hope you feel better soon, Lily. That's no fun. I had COVID, and I can just say also not fun. Do not recommend that at all. It really wiped me out for a good week, and then I was feeling better physically, but I've noticed that like my stamina just is not quite back yet. It's getting there. Day for day it's getting better, but like those first few days were awful. Absolutely miserable. Make a hedgehog out of him. Yeah. We're going to make the world's largest hedgehog. Yeah, it's not fun. It was really awful. Just, yeah, do not recommend. All right, I wanted to fix this. We can fix this, and by then he should die. Oh, I need to eat.
Because I love horses.
Oh boy. Oh, that was close. Okay, our hunger was in the red. And we did have more than enough cattails for bingo. There we go. Yeah, I really hope you feel better soon, Lily, and I hope they can figure out what's going on and help you get back to health soon. He's so chill again. What's his deal? A strong second to not getting COVID. I had it twice and would dearly love not to complete the hat trick. Same. This was my second time getting it, and I really gotta say, like, I don't want to get it again. I know that for some people, it's not much worse than a cold, and I know for some people with each infection, it's less intense, but that was not my experience at all. Like, if anything, it was just as bad, if not worse, the second time. Just don't want it again. I did 2 COVID tests thinking it was that, but all negative. Been going on for almost a week. Ooh, that's no fun. I really hope they're able to figure out what it is so that you can feel better soon. After COVID for so long, one tends to forget that the flu can also really suck. Get well soon. Yeah, I don't actually think I've ever had the flu before. When I was a kid, I used to get strep throat multiple times a year, and that was already not fun. Mr. Bear, what are you doing? I'm gonna try and lure him back over here, but I don't think he's gonna. But yeah, I don't tend to get sick very often, and this was just not fun. It also kind of sucked because we had a work event, and afterwards a lot of us got it, and so now we're just like, I felt really bad because I was the first one who tested positive, so I was like, was it me? Did I like pick it up and then take it to this event? But it's also entirely likely that or entirely possible that we somehow all picked it up during the event. Ugh, it was just not fun. Like half of our company was basically sick all at once, and I missed him. That was a total miss. Yes. Come here, Mr. Bear. Yes. Come this way. This way. Yeah. I love how he turns when I back into the door. Yes, finally. Not in one kill, but we did kill him, finally. I guess we're gonna have to use a match, because I need to cook him. I need this bear. I mean, we could use the fire striker, but we might as well just use a match, I guess. And we're gonna actually light the fire in here so we don't need to worry about the wind. There we go. My workplace, after our pre-Halloween party last week, we also all got sick. Don't know if it's No, I was lucky enough to only catch a migraine, so it's just autumn, I think. Yeah, I mean, a lot more people are sick. It's easy to catch it in stores and public transportation. It's everywhere. Alright, we'll start with that. And maybe we make some water while we go harvest the bear. Alright, if you could give me my arrows back. Thank you.
Man, all I can think about is
Alright,
food.
we're gonna have to just
Feels
like
like night is
slowly
coming.
quarter him. 11 minutes until it's melted. Actually, maybe we should make a fire out there as well. Ooh, wait. No! Oh, I hate it when that happens. That's so upsetting. Definitely do not have the flu. Sinus infection may be leading to bronchitis. Fingers crossed, not pneumonia as of yet. I hope it stays that way. And I really, really hope you feel better soon, Lily. 'Cause it's just no fun being sick, regardless of what it is. Consider I work in an elementary school, it was only a matter of time. Yeah, that is unfortunately also true. I think this stream of yours is a good opportunity for a cuddly Sunday afternoon with some knitting under a warm blanket. That sounds like a lovely way to spend a Sunday. What are you going to be knitting? I haven't done any knitting recently. I really need to get back into it. Now that the weather's getting cooler, it's also a little more fun to knit. I'm just going to pick this up actually so I can have something to drink. We can let the other one boil. Oh, thank you for the streamer wellness ferret. Cheers. Ah, there we go. Good stretch. For a second there, I didn't see the bear in the darkness, and my immediate assumption was that it glitched and was gone, which is a silly thing to assume. Just a scarf, I love knitting them. Just absentmindedly repeating your pattern while watching something fun and chilling. I totally agree.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
It's definitely nice to not have to think about it sometimes. There we go. Let's harvest him up a little bit more. I need more sticks on the fire. That'll be plenty. And I do have enough calories. Let's go! I was kind of shocked to see Astrid and Mystery Lake after all those adventures. Nice to be home. It is nice to be home, isn't it? I mean, we're not going to be staying here forever. Wow, for a second there, I was pretty sure I saw the bear's ribs, but I don't think it was. I think it was just the bags, somehow. Yeah, it's really nice to be back here. I'm gonna do 2 half kilos, or at least 1 half kilo. That way it's gonna be cooked quickly, and then I'll have something to eat. This away, please. Thank you. Let's also do 0.7. My hands on almost 1.3 miles of sheep wool yarn. Got some stuff to color in the tassels I planned for the ends. That is so cool. I definitely want to see pictures when you're done. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done any knitting. I really need to get back to that. I'm so low on calories. Oh, that was very close. Way too close for comfort. Should probably make one for Astrid too. I'm sure she would appreciate it. Alright. Let's just do 2 full kilos. I don't know. I'm assuming the fire in my fishing hut went out. Otherwise, I would think I would still see the fishing hut glowing a little. Oh, this is unfortunate. Well, here's an arrow. So it's probably this way. Oh dear. Or rather, bear. Like squinting at my screen, hoping that's gonna help. That's not it. Well, at least we already killed the bear, so we don't really need to worry about running into anything big and scary here. Here we go. Yay, we got a fish. Fish, fish, fish. We are lost, you're right. Okay, and I lost my water. Man, I didn't realize I was taking so much time. Oh well. Okay, well, this should be okay. I think I'm gonna add a few more sticks. And then take a few torches and we're gonna head to the cabin to sleep. That way I don't need to use my bedroll. 30 minutes on the fire, just about. And then we'll cook more in the morning. Fun news, my flatmate and I got a new kitty cat. That is exciting! Cats are so cute. What's the cat's name? Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to carry all of these. We're gonna try. Oh, that's actually not nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Okay, so I think if we walk this way, we'll come to the shore. And then we'll find the cabin. I've been playing the addictive TCG shop simulator. I found a mod that changes the shop and all its products to Harry Potter themed things. I haven't stopped playing. I actually haven't even heard about this. But I can see how that could become addicting. Did the price of subscriptions go up? I wouldn't be surprised. I know Twitch has a thing where, like, subscriptions on mobile versus on desktop are different prices. So it could be that. But I don't know for sure. Black baby! Oh my goodness! Black cats are the best. Twitch did raise some prices in a bunch of countries a month or 2 ago. Oh, okay. Hoot, thank you so much for the sub. Or the resub. I really appreciate it.
Any of this gear.
Especially considering the price hike. And thank you for the Reaper Roar. Okay, I don't want to sleep with the fish. Now you're gonna be sleeping with the fishes, see? Actually, no, Astrid, I'm sorry. I don't mean to threaten you like that. Alright, we're just gonna harvest this and go get some sleep. Never sub on mobile if you, the royal you, can help it. Don't use Patreon on mobile either, unless you have to pay the 30% Apple tax. We're now out of water again. In that case, we'll only be able to sleep 8 hours and we'll have to make more. That's where my mind went to. I'm glad it wasn't just me. Okay, it is day, so we're just gonna go out because we really, really, really need to make more water. That's gonna be priority number 1. And this looks like we could have Maglan's weather. Ooh. I love the line of bear meat bags just like sitting on the ice. Oh, I'm so... Okay, I don't want to say I'm dumb because I'm not dumb. It was just a forgetful moment, but I picked up the guts and the bear hide so that I could put them down while I slept. And guess who didn't do that? Can I make a Maglan's fire in the fishing hut? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I can. Excellent. We'll just have to use coal for this, I guess.
Come on, little fire.
Fun part is the kitty was all black when we got him a month ago, but he probably is one of those black cats with the gene thingy to get white dots all over like stars on a night sky. That's so cool. Alright, we're gonna start with just a half a liter just because I need water desperately.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
Oh, come on, Astrid. You're getting something to drink. Just hold your horses. Now I need to actually remember to keep checking this. And we do need to get more sticks as well. At least we have food. Did Astrid just down a whole pot of water? It was, I only boiled a half a liter, so it was like a big cup. You know, like, it's like a Waffle Mouse size cup. Alright, we gotta go find more sticks. Astrid's a thirsty girl. As long as she's not talking about drinking her own pee, I'm fine. Astrid eats 4 pounds of bear meat and half a liter of water. Exactly. It's totally normal survival meals, right? This is what it means to survive in the Canadian wilderness. Okay, at least we've got a few torches we can break down as well. Plus some sticks here. I assumed we'd already gotten to this guy. Wait, have I actually already checked this backpack? I have not. A Polaroid.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
I don't know that I've ever gotten this Polaroid before. Actually, that's probably not true. I probably have, I just don't remember it. Alright, before we start getting cold and taking cold damage, I'm gonna run in and get warm. No, 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 no. Oh, close enough.
So cold.
Okay, close enough.
You eat trees?
Because I'm gonna eat a tree. If you really want to, Astrid, I won't stop you. I won't stop you from eating a tree. If that's really what you want to do with your life. You may eat all the trees. 2 minutes until boiled. No. Screw that. We are going to use another one of these water purification tablets for one of them. And then it'll be good to just have one on hand as a backup. 20 minutes. Let's go get this meat. Oh yeah, I actually need to start harvesting this. That would be important as well. Well, thank you for the streamer wellness. Cheers. Also, I realized that I forgot to call the event that someone redeems it. Oh. Yep. 17 minutes. Oh, I forgot about the guts. And of course those have to come out first. And I forgot about the fish. We should go and cook the fish once we're done with the water over there. Yeah, we've gotta keep our meat separated between cooked and uncooked, because as we all know, there's always the risk of me eating raw bear meat, and I don't want to get the buttworms again. That was no fun. Was well fed while standing in a pile of bear meat would suck. Not that I've done that before very often. Yeah, who hasn't been there, right? Oh yeah, Maglin's weather. Thank you. I forgot to call it. I was so excited about it, and then I forgot to call it. Okay, I guess we can harvest a little more then. Oh, I love Maglan's weather. Today actually would be Maglan's weather IRL. Okay, we still got 30 minutes on these. But this should be done. I probably should make a little bit more water. We'll just do 1 more liter. Yeah, 38 minutes should still work. And then we can go bring the guts inside as was originally planned. I mean, normally I would bring them back to, camp office, but I'm a little lazy, and also I want it to start curing now. Ah, you're right, of course. Out of the deer ones on a Ren Fair style camping event, and once with a ram. Oh, really? Okay, so I just need to kill a bun bun and you get bingo. I think that's doable. I think we can get a bun bun.
I'm not sure I can carry much
Bun,
more.
bun, 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 bun. I don't know if that counts as singing, but I'm going to call it. Okay, and I gotta drop the bear hide, and then we might actually be not over encumbered. No, we're still a little bit over encumbered. But not by much. I had one of those moments here. I was walking to the National Museum of Korea. I said out loud, wow, brisk autumn morning. Not Maglan's weather, though. It's an English thing. There's no one had to endure my nerdery. I appreciate that type of nerdery. Alright, let's grab some more sticks. Set a stick, stick, a stickity stick, set a stick, stick, stickity stick. I could break down these, like, branches, but I don't feel like it. If we need it later, we'll come get them. Finished reading a book. Can that even be done in this run? It can be. Because we're like halfway through Advanced Guns right now. And our plan is to head to Pleasant Valley and pick up more of the books that we can still read. There are still a few books we can read. We can read any gun books still. And we can still read fishing books. Get spraining a wrist, please, and thank you. I'd say spraining a wrist is okay, as long as it's not in a crucial situation.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Gen Pop, remember? I was surrounded by normies, so people would be here and understand. Good point. Okay, that didn't really help much, but I was hoping that maybe... No, it's still not quite enough. Oh, right, I wanted to finish fixing my bear coat. Right, let's go check on this fire. But can you build a glass tower on raft to read your books in? Unfortunately, I cannot. Welcome in, Brancham. It's good to see you. I mean, I can, just not simultaneously in this game, you know? Alright. We have enough water. Oh, we can make birch bark tea. That's also a bingo event. Ta-da! Oh, and we caught another fish.
I wonder if I can drop any of this.
And my fire went out. I did not pay attention to that. Okay. Well, I guess it makes sense to try and just keep one fire going at a time. Why not a pony while she's at it? Because then we would be at risk of Astrid eating the horse. And that's saying a lot, because she loves horses. Let's do this with our bare hands. But that was really bad. I apologize for that terrible, terrible pun. Is that even a... It is. It is indeed a bingo event. Why am I not surprised? Alright, we need to add even more sticks. That should be okay. Then we can finish harvesting this. Should I bother harvesting the entire bear? I kind of don't want to. I'm kind of done with this. But there's still so much bear meat. It would be dumb for me to not cook all of it. Own your puns, people. Be corny, be proud. Using the pony to get out of here. They're good at climbing down mountains, especially in Skyrim.
Anything right about now.
Oh, I think it's gonna hit our fire. It did. I had a feeling. Okay, so now the question is, are we going to try and bring the... I mean, we could try and...
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Although I would then need to go out and harvest more sticks and firewood and stuff. I can. I just need to be warm. The game isn't quite sure if we're warm in here. But yeah, we can... Oh, I need to eat. Eating is good. Because yeah, we can harvest them. It's just a matter of we want to make sure that we stay warm while we're doing so. I probably won't stay warm in this fishing hut either, but we can see how long it keeps us warm. But yeah, I don't technically have to cook it all at the same time. It's just nice to multitask. Okay, back here we're warm. For now. Do you know how long the bags will stay spawned in unharvest? Well, it's only been like a day and they're already down to 69%. So if they lose... They'll probably be gone in another day and a half. So probably like 2.5 to 3 days total. Three days. Yeah, okay. And of course this is it obviously depends on like where the bags are stored, if they're inside versus outside. And of course now the wind has stopped. Cool, thanks game. It also depends on your difficulty level, but yeah, like 3 days in Interloper outside. Depends on whether to have lost bags after a blizzard. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. I don't think I've ever had that happen to me before. Or if I have, I never noticed it. But that sucks. But we might as well try and get as much of it harvested as possible because we can always cook ruined meat. It also depends, like, if you've got it sitting near the, like, really close to the fire as you're cooking, it can also make a difference. I think what I'm gonna do is bring over this meat, and then we have the stuff that's cooked and the stuff that isn't.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Just saw that I made it to 1 year, even though I lurked for longer. That's quite some time. That is so long. Thank you so much. I very much appreciate that. And it's wild to me how fast time flies. Like, this weekend, I replayed Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. This is, I played it once on stream, and ever since then I've been trying to convince my husband that we should play together because I really thought he'd like it, and you know, we weren't really in the mood for that in particular, and so finally we started the other day, like on Halloween or the day after Halloween. It was like, yeah, this feels like the right time, let's start it. And we went right through it, and I was thinking about it, I was like, I can't believe it. It's been so long since I've played, and I looked back, and I streamed it like 2.5 years ago, which doesn't make sense to me, because I haven't been streaming that long, except, spoiler alert, I have, / much longer. But it doesn't feel like it. It's just so weird how quickly the time has flown by. We were actually super excited because the sequel, Senua's Saga, came out in May, I think, of this year. And It was actually on sale. It still is, I think. It's like 30% off right now. And we weren't sure if it was going to run on either of our computers, but we were like, well, we're going to want to play it at some point anyway. We might as well just buy it. So we did. And it does run. Not in like the highest settings, but we can get it to run smoothly and it looks good. And I'm so excited to play it at some point. So crazy how time fast flew. It's not even 2 months till Christmas. I know. It just, that really hit me earlier today. And I just don't understand because in my brain it's still like March, except it's actually November. I don't understand where this year went. It'll be my 2-year affiliate anniversary when I get back from vacation. Still feels like I just started. What even is time? Right, Trooper? Like, I also can't believe that you're hitting your 2-year affiliate anniversary already. And, like, it's so weird to me that I've, you know, been streaming and been part of the streaming community for so long, because it feels like I still consider myself an absolute noob. And it would be a quarter century in the 2000s. I know, that's absolutely, like, so weird to me. I saw this reel earlier today that was like, that moment when you realize that in 2 months, you know, will already be 2025, and I'm just like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, my brain is so convinced that it's still like the early 2000s. I suppose on the grand scheme of things, it is still the early 2000s, but it doesn't feel like it anymore. No, not 12 hours. We're not on Wintermute anymore. That's the dangerous part about playing Wintermute, or like stepping down into a different difficulty. It's the sleep. After just starting to teach at uni, I noticed how old I am. My students don't know what floppy disks are. Oh my gosh. That's, yeah, times just change so quickly. Okay, now we've overcorrected her sleep. Oh no, we haven't. She's still tired. Okay, we can sleep more. Perfect. I think we're actually back on our regular sleeping pattern, actually, now that I think about it. Okay. Let's hope for some Maglan's weather. I think I'm gonna actually bring these
Not
with
sure
us.
I can carry much more.
Oh hey, there was a fish. The save icon in real life, exactly. I used punch cards before floppy disks. I actually was chatting with my dad on Skype the other day, or like a couple of weeks ago, and he's currently going through a bunch of like old documents and old books and old computer stuff that he has and trying to sort it out. And he actually showed us his punch cards too. It was really cool. It was like leftovers from tests that he had done when he was studying it in college. And it's just like, wow. I didn't even really know that was a thing. I tell them the sound AOL used to make. Okay. There's our gamey bear meat. Do we have Maglan's weather? Yes. We don't really have enough stuff to make to make a warm fire, but maybe enough.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
We have enough.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, that's an hour anyway. Now we should make some more water.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
I need to do the full repair all at once, I suppose. Or at 84%, 85% with our long underwear, we should probably fix that up. How are we doing in terms of cloth? 9
I can't
pieces of
feel my
cloth.
hands.
Oh, we're not warming up. Ooh. I guess we'll end up taking some cold damage. Because I don't really have anything. Unless, do we have a tea I can warm up maybe? Oh my goodness, why can I not find what I'm looking for again? Here we go. Broth, birch bark tea. Oh, we have a lot of birch bark tea. I didn't realize that. Alright, fine. We'll have a birch bark tea.
It's so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
The senior student, he's 60, laughed at me when my student was gawked as I told them I was born before there was Google or the internet. Some fun email addresses, and they asked me, how did you get those? And I told them my dad bought them for me when the internet was invented when I was small.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, I think about like my first email addresses and stuff, and I also think like there's no way you could get anything like those today. Like those, all those usernames and email addresses are just like, they're all long gone.
Wait, it's so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
Right, I'll take some meat. We're just gonna stink, so we're gonna have to make sure not to mess with the wolves. And then I was thinking about maybe trying to climb the rope, basically that's straight ahead from us, in the hopes that maybe we'll find more saplings, perhaps. And we could also hunt bunnies up there. This wolf is so gonna come after us. We stink so much. Actually amazed. Yeah. And... Oh. Interesting. He hasn't targeted on us yet. He looks very determined right now, but he's like running to where we were? That's weird. Okay, that was very strange wolf behavior. Left my pot behind the other day. Total newbie move. Had to go through 3 regions to find another. I was not going back to Forsaken Airfield for a pot. I don't blame you. I wouldn't either. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Like sometimes you're really, you're really into a run, and then you do something and you're like, I know not to do this. I know to check for this. How can I make such a rookie mistake? So much birch bark. All set for a return to the horror map. Right? Yeah, sure. No. Died the other day. Thought for sure you could sleep 5 hours in a cave. Ooh. Oh, man. Do you remember which cave it was, sir? All this time and I still only have 3 bingo events besides the free space. We actually haven't called that many events. We've only called, like, not quite a third. Maybe I should go through and see if there's any I missed. I'm sure there are. And I love Mystery Lake. It's just so homey. Ravine Cave, live and learn. Oh man, I've never had an issue in either of those caves.
I'm not sure I can carry
Well,
this
Ravine
one.
has no predators, so it must have been from the cold, but I didn't think that either of them could get cold enough if you're in the back, but apparently. Apparently you can. Alright, let's drop these fresh guts and the bear. And then we can actually make a note of this. One bear. I'm just gonna put many guts. Many guts, there we go. And then to warm up, we can finally fix up our bear coat. I think we have enough calories and enough water. You know why police in Canada don't yell freeze? Because too many criminals are yelling. We already are. Nice. Okay, we have repaired animal clothes. Now let me take a quick look over these things. Maybe I've missed some. We haven't had any technical difficulties so far, thankfully. Oh, I've almost definitely said I don't know. Okay, I've definitely complained. I celebrated. I don't think I've made any terrible decisions yet. No glitches. No injuries so far, thankfully. Oh my goodness. Okay. That was a success. Thank you for the biddies, Ferret. I appreciate it. Even if it did scare me. I have not cooked any fancy recipes yet. We haven't had any blizzards yet. That's so weird. We did pull a terrible torch eventually. I think we're currently not over encumbered, right? No, we are. Why are we over encumbered? How? Is it from the meat? I guess if we go drop our meat outside, we'll be fine. Ah, yes, we did make a tea. Go. And thank you for Streamer Wellness Level 2, Trooper. I will go take a quick break. Astrid makes a tea. We are now no longer over encumbered. No scurvy risk, no goading yet. Haven't found a book. All right. In that case, I'll go take a quick break and then we'll be able to call me making another tea, and perhaps, since I'm going to put up a mini game in the meantime, maybe someone will win and then we'll be able to call that too, and then we'll be at about halfway, not quite, through all of our events. Alrighty. Yeah, I'll be back in just a few minutes. Let's put on the pool party today. Good luck, everybody. All right, I actually heard that we had several minigame winners today. GG. And I'm back with another tea. There we go. What was I doing? I wonder, should I fix up my wolf coat? I suppose we could. We have plenty of guts and wolf pelts. We don't need to fix up our deer stuff. We don't currently need to fix up our bunny stuff either. Two hours and 24 minutes. Yikes. Okay. The other problem is we don't have a sewing kit anymore. So that's not great. We're gonna need to make another hook and line. Oh, we have hooks. We just need to make more line, I guess. Did it even finish repairing my... Oh, it did. Okay. For a second there, I was thinking we were stuck. Okay. I know where the menus are and how things work. I promise. Okay, I do need to make line. Then we'll do that. Put a picture of the scarf in your Discord and of the kitty as well. Thank you. I'm looking forward to seeing them both. Okay, and there we go. 2.5 hours. I know. I didn't realize it was that much. Guten Appetit, love. Okay. So I'm gonna actually drop the wolf pelt and the guts for now. That way we will be able to climb. Oh, my tea smells really good. I made myself a peach tea. I haven't had that in quite a while.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Let's eat this ruined fish. Oh, it's so nice to be underencumbered. Okay, and I don't need to actually have this fire go for very long. I just need to be able to pull a torch.
Come on, little fire.
There we go. Beautiful. Okay. You know what? We're gonna wait and get sticks at the top of the rope because otherwise I won't be able to climb the rope. Oh. That sounds really, really good. Peaches, 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 peaches. Thanks for the for the song. Now it's gonna be stuck in my head. Back when I was sick, my husband made like a... There's gotta be a good word for it in English for Eintopf, but it's not coming to me right now. It's like a one-pot recipe. We'll just call it that, I guess. With fish, spinach, potatoes, and cheese. Oh my gosh, it was so good. I think we're gonna make that again this week. Just so like warm and cozy and tasty. But this weekend we had a lot of junk food, but you know, like I said, we had stuff to celebrate. It was actually really funny because one of the things that we got, we decided to grab this like, no, torch chain fail. Okay. was this really cheesy, like, thing for Halloween. It was a bright orange skull filled with candy. And, there were like some name brand candies and stuff in there. So we knew it wasn't just gonna be a bunch of junk stuff. And, because it was Halloween, it was already discounted. Like, it was Halloween, like, right before the stores closed, so it was heavily discounted. And so we were like, yeah, let's give it a try. We opened it up, and inside, like, half of the candies were from Sweden. So they were things that, like, I had never had before, but, they, you know, very similar to other things that you can get here or even in the States, like gummy candies and stuff like that. Things that are not unusual. But it was just so funny seeing all the packaging. Because we were looking at it, it's like, I don't speak this language. Well, I guess we'll just have to figure it out. Comfort food is just like the best. I love all sorts of comfort foods, especially lots of cheesy things. Cheese is like the ultimate comfort food for me, but I guess that's because I'm a mouse. I will be sure to let him know, Fraza. I made a salmon pie, break up canned salmon with the bones out and stirred in with mashed potatoes and put in a pie crust. Something regular, but had it a few times. I've never had it, no. But I do like salmon and I do like potatoes. So, I can't imagine it not being good. It's a candy called Smash from Sweden and it's the best. Really lucky we have a little shop in Berlin who sells them. What's it like? Like, is it... I'm trying to guess based on the name Smash, but I really have no idea what Smash candy would be like. Comes to candy, I only say one thing, Center Shock. I love Center Shock. I also don't know if that's a thing anywhere else, but I love Center Shock. My mouth is watering just thinking about it. Almost time for the biggest food holiday of the year for us, Thanksgiving. Yes. And I always take Thanksgiving off, even though I don't actually celebrate on Thanksgiving. But then I usually invite friends and family over on the following Saturday because then obviously they don't have to work. And we do a Thanksgiving celebration. I'm really looking forward to that. Have I been up here already? Apparently I have. Okay. So we picked up a sapling. I don't remember what this cave is called. I guess maybe we should... Oh, do I not have any? Oh, I do. There we go. Wrong category. We can survey here and see if there's a name. Cave. Okay. Helpful. We'll probably want to take it with us then. I ghosted you? Really? I'm sorry. It wasn't intentional. Send a photo and description on Discord. Okay. Chef Mouth, what's your specialty? I don't know what my specialty is. I feel like other people would have to, like, that know my Thanksgiving stuff would have to know what my specialty is. Let's see. I always make, obviously a turkey. I guess my specialty besides that is usually we make, because about half of my friends and family are vegetarian, I make a stuffed pumpkin to go with it. That's always a hit. Oh, I know. My family has a specific type of bread that we make every year, especially for holidays, Polish sweetbread. And that's probably one of my specialties. Yeah. Buy candy every year for Halloween just in case kids come by. No trick-or-treaters. But more Reese's Cup for me. I I totally understand, sir. That's the same. Like, here it's not really a thing, but because it could be, like, you could get someone coming for trick-or-treating. Because I'm in a city, and so, you know, there's lots of people from different cultures, so it's not completely out of the question that it could happen. I'm always like, well, we should be prepared, but it never happens. Oh no, more candy I'll just have to eat for myself. Oh well. This is back home. Hey, welcome home, pizza. I hope you had a fun time. I hope the cruise was good. We had good weather and...
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
And that you got to see some cool stuff, do some cool things. There's a bunny. Stuffed pumpkin, never had it. Yeah, it's really good. One of our family friends made it for Christmas one year, and it's kind of then become a staple that we make every year for Thanksgiving. It's a pumpkin that we then stuff with like a mixture of mushrooms and breads and cheeses and stuff. It's really, really good. All right, there we got our bun bun. Get some trick-or-treaters this year, first time. That's so exciting. Michael Myers, Grim Reaper, and a unicorn. Very cool. That's super exciting. I have never had trick-or-treaters since I've been in Germany. But even like where my parents live, and we've been there for Halloween a couple of times. You don't get a ton of trick-or-treaters, but it is what it is. Good time for me. Touring palaces tomorrow as long as the weather holds. Have a great rest of your stream, Mouse Trooper. Thank you again for hanging out with us today, and I hope that the weather, you know, cooperates and that you can tour some palaces. Have fun. For Christmas, I know that I'll be alone at home again, but I won't deny myself a nice meal. Goulash with red wine sauce, buttered spätzle, and apple red cap. Oh my goodness, that all sounds so good. Dude, bad news, we all got sick as of today. Oh no! Okay, so we had a wolf bait and an actual wolf. Good timing, Rob. Oh man, this is a bad idea. Why am I doing this? But I hope you all feel better soon. I'm really sorry. It's just that time of year, I suppose. It's not like food poisoning or anything, just stuffy nose, a cough, and I had a few headaches that went away easily. Well, I'm glad it's not too bad. Being sick sucks. Oh, there goes my wrist. Someone needed me to sprain a wrist. I think it was Zert. GG, Ferret and Zert. Congrats on those bingo wins. Oh. I'm so glad we hit him. Do wish he had died, but, you know, I'll take what I can get. I had a feeling it was going to happen. My mom brought tons of medicines. We do not travel often. Yeah, and it's really, you know, it's the time of year as well. It's prime time to get sick, unfortunately, with, you know, everyone back to school and the drier air. Unfortunately, it just be like that. Alright, so he's gonna be 56, right? Yeah. It's the most wonderful time of the year to get sick. Ah, isn't it lovely? Wait, is that him? Did he already die? No. So what am I seeing over there? Oh, I guess that must be the remains of a fire. Where did he go then? Alright, we'll just pick up sticks as we track him. That's why I stay in my house, less getting sick, plus all my stuff is in here. Same. I also try to avoid getting sick, although it's more just I like being at home more than anything. Wait, is this the same guy? I don't think so. You're playing the last Christmas game in December? I don't know that. Oh, no, 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 no. Not another one. Oh, that's really inconvenient. Okay, first, I gotta see, did the first one die? He did, okay. The problem is, I lost his trail. Now I'm gonna lose the other trail, probably. This is very inconvenient game. But this is why we make extra arrows. 156 wolf kills. Holy moly. Well, not quite one a day. We could definitely up our wolf killing game, right? I very, very, very rarely get sick, actually, but I went to Mexico and spent a week on a cruise ship, so... Yeah, cruise ships, are also a great place to get sick. You know, you've got a lot of people in close contact with different immune systems and stuff, so it can happen. But that's the case, like I said, when you go back to school or when you're in public transportation. It's just... it happens. But hopefully it goes away pretty quickly for everyone in your family. Last Christmas game starts the 1st of December and you just go about your day. And with more or less effort, try to avoid listening to Last Christmas, like in malls or on Christmas markets or with the radio on. It can be quite a challenge, and if you make it to Christmas without hearing it once, you win. I like the sound of that game. I would say I'm up for the challenge, but I'm gonna be in the US for Christmas. I think it's gonna be even harder than trying to win it here. I can't believe I lost both of those wolves. We're gonna have to stop and make some of our meats. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be playing on expert mode. Yeah, I'm really excited. This is the first time that I'll be home for Christmas since well before COVID. It's been a long time. I can't remember if 2018 I think was maybe the last time I was there for Christmas. Probably. It's been a while. Very much looking forward to it. Because I was counting down to the cruise, I completely forgot Thanksgiving was coming up. Well, you've got time. Yeah, Christmas, I mean, Thanksgiving is coming, then Christmas, and then the next thing you know, it'll be New Year's, and then it'll be July again.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Alright, we're gonna have to eat a cattail, I suppose. Yeah, that's right. Canadian Thanksgiving is in October. I know technically there is an Erntedankfest, which is like Thanksgiving in Germany, but it's not really celebrated. I think that's also in October. I checked my phone again after the cruise. I had a Christmas bonfire invitation and Thanksgiving invites, and I was like, why are these so early? Oh, wait. Yep. Yep. Time just flies like that. Christmas in Germany, such great memories of the local events and spiced alcoholic drinks that go down way too easy. Yes, indeed. I should actually eat this rabbit meat. Stupid wind. I don't think I care about the ptarmigan carcass, but I'm gonna take the bunny carcass with us. We ordered our Christmas cards already. Super excited. We always mail them the day after Thanksgiving. Oh, I remember filling out Christmas cards with my parents. I don't really do that anymore. Maybe I should get into that at some point. I don't really send Christmas cards, but I always enjoy getting them, so maybe I should actually put in the effort and send them some year. There we go. It's nice to get mail that's not a bill. I agree. Most of our bills are electronic, so we rarely get anything in the mail except the occasional like junk thing. It's just like, oh hey, a new restaurant opened up and it's their flyer, or hey, some mailing list that you're on is, you know, contacting you because they're having a sale or whatever. It's just like, I don't care about this. While I was on the cruise, I think I heard at least 6 or 7 different languages. It was kind of insane. That's so cool. Like, that's the fun thing about traveling, I think. Spanish, French, Italian, Russian, and a few others I couldn't recognize. I always think it's so much fun hearing other languages. Or, like, I especially love it when I hear languages that I do understand, but, like, in places where I don't expect it. Like, every time I encounter English speakers somewhere in Germany, it's always super exciting. I'd say the other way around is too, but that like never happens. I never encountered German like in the US, or very, very, very rarely. It gets sad that we don't really have Christmas cards in Germany. It would be nice to get something in the mail that's not a bill or something you ordered. Yeah. I think it would be fun to just like have Christmas cards. I'm getting so much political mail. Ugh. Oh my god, I don't envy you there at all. As if you're not like inundated with political messages everywhere else, it now also has to be in your mailbox. Ay. Everybody in Mexico was speaking English. Yeah, like in certain touristy hotspots, it's less exciting when you come across English, but like when you're in essentially the middle of nowhere and you don't expect to hear English and you just do, it's like, oh, hey, they're also speaking English. Signs were in Spanish, but every person spoke English. It was a little weird. Oh no, come on. Light, please. Thank you. I'm hoping we can find some coal because I keep going through all my sticks. Alrighty, coal, please be here. Please have respawned. I don't remember the last time I was here, but it must be long enough that there's a coal respawn that's happened.
I'm tired.
Although the lack of coal here has me a little concerned. There is some. Yes! Coal! We're definitely not going to be able to pick up more than 10, though. There's no way there's going to be that much in here. For a second there, I thought this corpse's foot was coal. What is Ashton's current goal? So we're going to be heading to Pleasant Valley to go back to the library. But, right this second, I don't know. I'm just looking for coal, and then I was thinking if we can get set up with like some more arrows and everything we need, we can head out to Pleasant Valley. The long-term goal from there is we'll pick up some books, and then we'll continue on to Coastal Highway. GG Pizza. You had a bingo waiting for you. Isn't that the best feeling? I love it when there's a bingo just waiting for me. I think we can already extinguish this. And also we can refuel it. So yeah, the sort of long-term goal is to get back to the library, pick up some new books so that we can try and work to getting all skill levels to level 5. And yeah, we had voted on Discord and we wanted to spend some time in Coastal Highway. So that's the long and the short-term plan. I kind of got distracted because I killed those wolves and I was hoping to get my arrows back.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I don't know. I'm just very easily distracted today. Finish reading a book, even possible. Not today, probably. But it is still possible. There are several books that I can still read. We just need to go pick them up from the library. Any books on ice fishing or any of the gun skills, we can still actually read them. I was hoping to hang out with someone after I got back from the cruise, but I don't want to get people sick with foreign country germs. It's just in general nice to not get other people sick. Oh, we actually did map earlier. I forgot to call that. But we have mapped.
I could eat a horse.
We gotta eat. I was thinking we'd actually make it back to camp office, but now I'm not so sure. With her energy levels, maybe we'll just have to hunt some bunnies. Oops. I didn't think I had any bunny traps, but I did want to. Oh wait, maybe this one is still okay. We're thinking I have.
Don't drop any of this gear.
No, why do I keep doing that? Alright, snare. GG, Lily. Bun Bun. I'm sorry, but I really do need more food. And it's also nice to have bunny hides. Well, I'll survive without human interaction. Well, I mean, you could also see about, like, depending on the weather, doing something outside. Yeah, who knows? No food over here. Okay, I was kind of hoping we would have some cooked food, but apparently not. Could break down the shelf. Oh, we've got lots of cured bunny stuff here, and birch. Okay, so I want to drop the maple.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
And I want to break this down, and then we should maybe we should wait. No, okay. This thing that I saw in my inventory is the fishing tip up. For a second there, I was thinking that it was really game. For a second there, I thought it was maybe the snare. Should I sleep now? Probably not the worst idea. We'll do 8 hours of sleep. The only plan we made was after the cruise. That's about as far as we got. Yeah, so that could be any time. That could be today, that could be next week. It looks really light out. Why does it look like that? Okay, so it is an aurora, but it's either the beginning or the end of an aurora because none of the lights are on inside. I've become very good at avoiding the outside. COVID era was a blessing as far as delivery services starting up. Yeah, I have to agree with you there. It's become very easy to avoid the outside. Oh, we also entered another region. I forgot to call that too. Alright, we'll have a few more cattails. It's actually a date kind of, so I have no idea what the plan is. I do not mind the outside. The outside is not bad. Sometimes. I'll do another 3 hours of sleep, I guess. Well, you could also just check in and be like, hey, so I've been kind of sniffly and stuff. Don't want to get you sick. See what they're thinking about it, too. That's always a possibility.
I could eat anything.
Maybe we can do 1 more hour of sleep. I'm not tired enough. Of course I'm not tired enough. Well, fine. In that case, we'll try and take care of things that we can do without light. Long dark the outside is always bad. I really don't mind the outside, but those humans can be a bit much. Exactly. And like some humans are also okay and not too bad, but you know, sometimes certain humans are too much and sometimes it's a matter of, you know, how many humans are outside. Oh, this is very close. I don't like that. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to drink a tea or something. I mean, we do have cattails. I can eat another cattail.
I could eat a horse.
Oh, no, I should drink a tea because I'm also really thirsty. Yeah, that seems like a good plan. Pizza, just, you know, keeping it open, seeing what they think. Okay. Maglins? Maglins? Yes. I love Aurora Maglin's mornings. Nothing quite like it.
Come on, little fire.
Alright, let's start cooking up these bunnies. And then we'll do water after. $10. Oh, this is not a warm enough fire. I don't have enough sticks, do I? I guess we'll use a coal. Especially because I need to make a long fire anyway. Why did you drink a precious birch tea in perfect health? Is that even allowed? Well, I needed water and I had no water. And I needed calories at the same time, so it's fine. Especially because, look, I can make another one. Your fires are never ever warm enough. No, in Loper they rarely are. In fact, maybe I'll make another liter of water. I'm gonna go see if we caught a bunny. We did! Yay, bunny! Bunny, 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 bunny! I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. Okay, I'll let it slide this time. It's good that you keep me accountable. Okay. It's a tiny bunny. That's okay, I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm going to be thankful for the fact that I have a bunny and not, you know, not complaining about the fact that it is a small bunny. There's no way I could do this in real life. Just couldn't. Okay. There, we've got some water. Wait, where did the bunny meat go? There we go. Mega GG on that bingo win. Alright, we're gonna have to head back to camp office so we can actually get some food. Hey, Lena's welcome in. Thank you for that. Much appreciated. 6 minutes. I should make a little more water, huh? I'll do like another. Wait, how long do I still have left on this? 4 minutes. Okay, we should finish this first. It's getting really, really foggy. Well, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing all right. Having a good weekend. All right, let's bring this stuff inside. And pull some torches, I guess. We need to get more sticks on our way to camp office, and hopefully we also find the 2 wolves that we killed, although I'm kind of not hopeful about that. It's been busy again. I hear ya. I don't know what it is about things right now, but it seems like everyone and their uncle is just like swamped. Swamped and or sick. Alright, let's drop the guts. And the bunnies. And then we can maybe... I don't really need to fix the bunny stuff now. We'll just grab the birch. Do we not have another birch? I thought we had 2 here. This is a total lie. We've got like... Oh, this is the damn trailer. I'm looking at the wrong one. 2 birch. No, there's apparently only 1, and I took it. We've got something like 6 bunnies. 1, 2, 3... No. 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 bunnies. Seven bunnies, a wolf, a deer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Something like 10. Also, I think I see another bunny in there. I think we have 10 guts.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, so I'll do about 10 guts. And I think there's 8 bunnies here. Oh, I'm gonna swap out my torch. Oh, there's another gut. Whatever. That's why we put approximately. Just came home from yesterday's gig. I hope the gig went well.
Oh, I'm starving.
Oh yeah, I gotta eat. I forgot about that. Eating is important. For some reason, if I type "so is my phone shows up with husband afterwards. I do not have a husband. I love those, like, there's a bunch of memes that it's like autofill tries to predict something about you or whatever. And one of my favorites is I feel like it's perfectly representative of who I am. It's like, I am a, and then you put in your star sign. So that means that, or something like that. And mine is always, so I don't know anything, or so I don't know what to do, or something like that. And I'm just like, that's me. I don't know what to do. I don't know anything. It did, but it was exhausting. I bet. But I'm glad it went well. I'm glad the hard work was worth it. Okay, I hear crows. But this could just be for the corpses over here, usually. It's probably just for the corpse that's usually here. Usually the word my phone gives me makes sense, but I don't know where husband comes from. Yeah, I totally understand. Like, there are times where I've written something once, and my phone is now convinced that it's what I want to say every time I start formulating something similar. No. That's not what I care about. Actually, I should check to see how many feathers I have. We only have 9. We should start picking up feathers again. I, like, never focus on feathers anymore because I just always have so many. But we're now at a point where we actually need to collect feathers again. The car was always so tired that it was exhausted. I love that. That's so good. Especially my husband. I guess I just talk about my future husband a lot. I guess it just is convinced that that's what you want to talk about right now. I don't know. Predictive texting is sometimes really, really off. Am I walking in circles because I kind of feel like it? Okay, the sounds of the birds are getting further away. Alright, I just need to get more sticks so that we'll be prepared The next time we need to make a fire. It's currently only -6, or only feels like -6, so we're not too worried. As if my character can actually feel worried. I'm not too worried about it. Maybe my phone is actually a time traveler that knows my husband's going to be like, maybe. Maybe you should see what it says when you use predictive text completion for sentences like, my husband is, or my husband said. Or maybe it's not a time traveler, but maybe it's just like a fortune teller type thing. Who knows? Oh man, now that's how I want to make my New Year's resolution. I just want to like start a sentence and see what predictive my predictive suggestion is for it. Like, this year my New Year's resolution will be, in the new year I will, and see what it suggests. The lottery numbers will be. We should give it a try, see if it works. My husband is not real. Well, there you go. Oh man, this could be a fun experiment, or not really experiment, but like a fun game to play. I am not lost per se, but a little lost. Actually, I remember this now. I think I've joked with my friends saying I got married before, and then I said he wasn't real. So my husband is not real. Makes sense, actually. Okay. I can see how that could happen. But it's just funny. My husband said you were a few days away. What does that mean? A few days away from what? But like I said, it's funny how sometimes you only, you know, talk about it or like use a certain phrase a couple of times, and maybe it's been, I have walked in a giant circle. Go me. Or maybe it's like something that you've said a couple of times, but years ago, and for some reason your phone just keeps suggesting it, because it's like, this is definitely what you want to say, right?
Gotta warm up somehow.
My husband will be in my bedroom. Surprise! And you will be there. Okay! If you say so, phone. Alright, I really want to get back to camp office so that I can actually eat something. I agree. That is wild. Uh-oh. The fact that I'm seeing yet another burnt out torch makes me think that I'm going the exact same path as I did before. But how can that be? I'm not turning. But I hear crows again. I'm afraid that somehow I've accidentally turned. And I'm gonna end up in the same spot one more time. I swear. No, it's a different corpse. It's okay. We're at a different corpse now. I actually have not found this corpse before. But there was nothing on him, so who cares? Well, it was almost exciting. I've certainly not said that before. Not inviting people to join me. Well, that's totally between you two. I'm just like so lost in this fog. If I could get back to Trappers, I would definitely take a different path to get there. Like one that's a little bit more straightforward. Waffle is not a good thing for the next one. I don't know what that means. You tell me. I have another rehearsal to attend to today, so see you next time. Alright, good luck. I hope rehearsal goes well. And good luck with all the gigs and everything that's keeping you busy. No, I'm not gonna bother warming up. Screw that. What the heck? Yeah, I no longer hear crows, so we must be moving away from the area that I didn't want to be in anyway. I didn't think it was possible for me to get lost in Mystery Lake anymore. Turns out it is. I'm gonna go this way. Don't know where it's gonna take me. We're gonna give it a go. I'm so confused. So welcome back if you can handle it. According to my phone, you are my wingman. Alright. Okay, so we've got bunnies. Where the heck are there just like free-roaming bunnies? Oh, I think I know where we are. Isn't this near one of the potential bear spawns? Oh, okay. I think I know. Maybe. Like, if I keep walking this way, maybe we'll hit Max's last stand? Yeah, I think that's the potential bear spawn. We can collect acorns, maybe. If there are any left. And there are! I think if I keep walking this way, I'm gonna hit Max's last stand. Actually, no, wait. No! No, 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 you're right. We are getting closer to the train car. Look, there are the lines. Oh, finally. Okay. Oh, that's exciting. My husband's name is the only thing I cannot have. Yeah, it's the only thing. Crud, which way do I have to go? I think I have to go this way. It's like a fortune cookie. It is! Maybe that's how fortune cookie fortunes are created. One of my favorite instances of a fortune cookie ever. My dad opened up his fortune cookie, and it said, when you squeeze an orange, orange juice comes out, because that's what's inside. And I cannot get over that. It is just, it's so, so weird and so good. Okay, food. Oh, I'm so glad we finally made our way back to camp office. I mean, we've as good as made it back, because there it is. Alright, I was gonna go pick up those sticks and stuff, but we really should just go get warmed up. I always get one about money. Okay.
This gear.
Have they ever actually helped with getting more money? Alright. I don't remember most of my fortunes, but I just remember that one in particular because it was so bizarre. That railroad was my lifeline in the early days of Mystery Lake, for sure. As you can see, this is still my lifeline. Alright, we're gonna let this torch burn out. Actually, not even. I'm just gonna harvest it right away. And I'm also going to prep some acorns and prepare some birch bark. And wow, it's actually much earlier in the day than I expected. Okay, right, I needed a wolf pelt and 2 cured guts to repair this. There we go. And let's see. We could maybe rip up 1 or 2 things of cloth over here so that we can also fix up our long underwear. It's possible it's all just a sign. I guess you'll have to wait and see. Alright, there we go. We've broken down a couple of things. Let's fix up these long underwear, and then hopefully we can actually make it to the dam. Oh, that sounds like a blizzard.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, that's a blizzard. Is this our first blizzard this stream? That doesn't seem right. I feel like I must have missed one. Ooh, collecting toilet water. We might find some in the dam. Oh, cheers, ferret. Okay. A friend of mine decided to read my fortune some years ago with cards from a pen and paper system, and like stuff from my past was all good and fun. And she reached 3 cards of present and future. And it was the Knave of Fire, and she wasn't sure what that meant. So she looked at the next card. It was the Knight of Fire, and so she took the next one, and it was the Mage of Fire. Very fiery. The deck was well mixed and used by me. They decided not to give me matches anymore. Probably for the best. My date will be the same thing as the last one. Man, I really don't want to just, like, sit inside. Well, I guess we could make some more arrows. Now that we have feathers and we have another birch. Alright, let's have something to drink and then just craft some. Hey, Wabajank, welcome in. It's good to see you. Yeah, it's been a while since I've streamed. It's been like 2.5 weeks, maybe even 3 at this point, because I was sick. So I haven't been on in a very long time. But it's good to see you. Glad you could stop in. He was a weirdo. I'm sorry. I hope this this next one doesn't end in weirdo-ness. Gonna try to nap. Have fun, everyone. So glad you're feeling better. Lily, thank you for hanging out with us today. I hope you feel better soon. Hopefully, the doctor can figure out what's going on and can help get you back on track soon. I'm doing much better now. I would say I'm physically, like, completely back. Well, in terms of the symptoms that I had, back to normal. My stamina still seems to be a little bit less than it was before, but I think that's also getting better day for day. I had COVID, and that always, like, knocks me back in terms of like I just get tired more easily. But yeah, other than that, I'm fine. It was about like a week of symptoms and just like overall yuckiness, and then since then it's just been like, thankfully my cough is completely gone by now. I'm not like stuffy or anything anymore, but I do notice that I still get kind of tired kind of easily. So I'd say I'm like 98, 99% better. It really does, and it's just such a pain in the butt. Had 2 a while ago this year. I was tired walking from one room to another. Glad you're doing better though, and hopefully get back to 100% soon. Thank you. Yeah, I really appreciate it. I was actually really glad because I had some overtime that I needed to use up at some point, and so this ended up working out well because I had my week of where I was, off sick, and then this past week was my first week back to work, and it was nice to have that overtime because then I could just like start off with short days and only work like 6 hours instead of 8, and I'd still be fine. My workplace is actually pretty flexible, so even if I didn't have that overtime, I could have balanced it out by like stopping early and then working more later, but it was just nice to already have that kind of built in, and so I could just be like, all right, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna work until my brain just stops, and then we'll we'll try again tomorrow. Yeah, thankfully I was able to do like a little bit more every single day, and so I feel like this week I'm probably gonna start feeling more normal again. But it always surprises me how long it takes to get back on track, because like I feel mostly normal, but then I go to do laundry and I bring it down to the basement. I come back upstairs and I'm just like, oh, okay. Gotta sit down. Gotta rest. All right, 8 hours of sleep sounds good. Took me almost 3 months to get rid of a dry cough after. Yikes. I'm so glad that my cough went away relatively quickly. But I know that, like, with my husband, when he had it, his cough also lasted a really long time. It's just so obnoxious. I'm able to work from home, and I worked from home for a week and a half when I had COVID, and then I just logged off to take a nap when I needed. COVID just sucks. It really does. And I'm also really thankful that I get to work from home for the most part. I go in about usually once a week. This week I basically told them, I was like, the commute is just gonna still be too much for me. I can already tell. And so I worked from home completely this week. But yeah, I'm really thankful for that, because then I could actually like take my half-hour breaks to just go lie in bed and be like, all right, I'm just gonna like close my eyes and not move for a little while and just hopefully recharge. And it worked out okay. Okay, don't really think there's anything well, I could sharpen some of my tools, I suppose. When I had COVID, I had terrible headaches, and that was almost it. The headaches that I got with COVID, thankfully it was just like only one day of headaches. That's the weird thing for me, is like every single day is a little bit different. There's usually just like one main problem and then a couple of other problems that also suck. But so I only had the really bad headache for one day, but it was so bad. And I get headaches, so it's usually not a problem, but this one was just, COVID headaches suck. I don't know, COVID in general just sucks. Being sick just sucks. Like, let's be honest. It's so annoying when you just feel so limited by your body in one way or another. Like, this is not normally how I feel. This is not normally how things are supposed to go. It just, ugh.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
With COVID, it was strange. For me, had it 3 times. Once I was just extremely tired and coughing, and another time my bones ached like crazy. Yikes. That's like, the first time my husband had it, it actually really freaked me out because I didn't have it at the time. And I went and I was checking in on him, getting him soups and teas and whatnot. And I was like, well, how's it looking? How you doing? And at this point, he still had his fever, and he was just like, my organs hurt. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, do I need to call an ambulance? What do you mean your organs hurt? But it's just like, everyone's experience with it is so different, and I think that's what really is so weird about it to me. Like, if you get strep throat, your symptoms are going to be basically the same no matter who you are. If you get the flu, your symptoms are mostly the same as well. And then it's like, COVID can just be so many different things, and it's so weird. I don't know. The worst with me, the worst it got for me last winter with COVID was trouble breathing. I watched it like a hawk, but it was good in the end. I'm glad. Yeah, that's really scary. Yeah, this time the head and the neck pain really stood out to me. But one thing I experienced both times, I didn't really have trouble breathing, but like, I get congestion a lot. But the kind of congestion that I get with COVID is just so bad that I'm just, like, breathing out of my nose is absolutely impossible. And I was, oh, it's just not fun. Like I said, being sick in general, it doesn't matter what you're sick with. Being sick sucks. So that's why I hope everyone is able to stay healthy this winter. And for anyone who's currently struggling with one sickness or another, I hope everyone feels better soon, because it's just no fun. Cattails.
Goodness. Made it through another night.
Alright, we're back to 9. Let's have 10 on us. Isn't it? Well, fine. We'll take this last one. Then we've cleared this area. I'm gonna go grab some more bear meat, and then we're gonna head towards the dam. I think that's the plan. Esther stays pretty healthy. No flu gonna slow her at all. Nope. We just gotta make sure that she doesn't pick up any butt worms again. That was no fun. In medicine, there's a saying, if you hear hooves, think of horses, not zebras. Like, if you hear symptoms, think of something common and not directly related about something exotic. Well, I have a tendency to collect zebras. Yeah. Yeah. And that just makes it so much harder to figure out what it is and to figure out how to treat things. It's not good. What fun is a 500-day run without buttworms? You're right, you're right. I don't think I'd ever gotten them before this run. It certainly kept things interesting. I mean, it gave us something to do for like 20 days or whatever. Right? Not gonna try to get buttworms again, but there are certainly worse things. Let me go see if we can actually warm up in the back of this fishing hut. That would be nice. Just all the bear meat. Oh boy. No, it's not warming up back here. But I don't really want to start a fire. I guess we're gonna have to, though. I think my plan is to get her to...
Come on.
to the dam, maybe even through Winding River, and then we'll leave our trip to the library for next stream. We're still not warm enough. That was so funny though. The other day I watched a TV show, Seven vs. Wild, and you're struggling to find food. We're in. Wait, were you watching the first season? I love that show. I'm a little bit behind on the most recent season, and I skipped 3 to be honest. But the first season was so good. My brain went, play more video games. Astrid could tell you. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done this. I should actually try real fishing. Yay! I wasn't actually expecting that to work. Oh no. And for that I burned my bear meat. I should have seen that coming. I should make some water. Giant disclaimer at the start of TLD. Yeah, technically you shouldn't use it for survival advice, but hey, it does teach some real things. So the first half of the second of it was from the last one. Nice. Yeah, I've only watched like I think 2 or 3 episodes of the most recent season. I gotta catch up.
Something to drink.
But yeah, season 1 was definitely my favorite so far. 38 minutes here. Let's. Still have an hour. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. I guess we've used up all our luck. That's okay. Yeah, you really can like make birch bark tea, and you really can, and it does have some healing properties, and you can what's the other word? Like you can use it as tinder. I think it's mostly in relation to the into the way the animals behave that it's not really simulated. It's not really extremely accurate. Like the way wolves behave is not the same and stuff. But, I mean, it's not supposed to be either. Like, that's the whole point, is that in the apocalypse, the animals also react differently, so. A lot of plants also have killing properties. Yes, they do. It is important to know which plants are which before you just start eating them. But birch bark is pretty easy to identify, and I don't actually think there's a lot of things you can mix it up with. Yeah, I would never eat mushrooms in the wild because they're so easy to get wrong. There are so many similar looking mushrooms that grow in similar areas and have similar colorings and sizes and whatnot, and I would never risk it. Hello, Miss Deer. Your uncle once randomly decided to eat a mushroom and ended up in the ER. Yeah, that is definitely a very quick way to end up in the ER. I hope he was okay in the end. He's the wild card of the family, I guess so. Oh, part of me was going over here so that I could actually get all of my arrows from when I was hunting the bear, although I think I did get them all already. Seems like a sadistic joke of nature. To every tasty one, there's a counterpart that can turn your liver into mush. Indeed. They're just like... They're the jokesters of the plant world. Well, they're not plants, they're fungi, but you know what I mean. Oh, hi. Oh, and there goes my arrow. There goes my arrow. At least we don't need to worry about them anymore. Maybe someday I'll end up accidentally stumbling upon the arrows from the wolves that I killed over on the other side of the map. Because I don't think I'm going to actually bother trying to look for the wolf carcasses anymore. I'm just going to let it be. I'm a little concerned that if I decide to follow the river... Actually, either way I'm a little concerned that if we go this way that we're gonna run into the moose because it's foggy. We're just gonna have to really keep our ears out. Okay, good to know that there are still plenty of cattails along this part of the river. It's easy to forget where I've already, like, picked up all the cattails or all the plants or whatever, and where I haven't. No, I don't think they've actually spawned in recently. I'm pretty sure it's just because I rarely go this way. I rarely take the river. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave them for the future. We're fine. For now. Oh, this doesn't help. I thought maybe this would help me get up. It does not. Alright. At some point soon we're gonna have to start keeping our ears primed for moose noises. This part of the river is actually a lot longer than I remember. Ooh, we could actually make a quick pit stop into the ravine for some more birch. We don't really need to, but we could. I'm currently not hearing anything. Yes, everyone put on your moose ears. I hear crows. I hear something, but I think it's just the deer. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, ferret! Well, thank you for the biddies. I appreciate it. I didn't see a moose redeem, so... Apparently there's a mini West Nile outbreak in the crow populations where you are. I didn't even realize that crows could get that. Oh, he is 100% there. I just heard him. Alright, we're gonna come way out here. I definitely heard him. But I do not see him at all. It was perfect. I have to agree. First ever goat I saw in Minecraft screamed at me like that. I got so scared. Understandably. So maybe what we do, since we still have a little bit of time, is we actually go into the ravine now to collect birch bark. Then we can maybe, depending on if the moose is still there and if I feel like it and the weather is better and whatever, then maybe tomorrow we can go after him. And maybe we don't. I don't know. It's maybe not even worth it. It's probably not worth it. Thanks, pizza.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
We have had so much fog today. It's probably not worth it. Proceeds right underway. Watching this game makes you feel cold. I totally understand you. I also get cold watching this game, or playing this game. But that doesn't stop me from playing in winter because... reasons. This game is just too good. Okay, we've still got 6 torches. There we go. Birch bark, birch bark, birch bark. Just what we need. If we can get enough to fill our entire thermos with birch bark tea, and then also have a few outside of the thermos, that would be ideal. Don't lose it, don't lose it, don't lose it. Ooh, that was close. Oh! Have to prep some stuff for tomorrow. Alright. You also have a nice evening and good luck with prepping. Thank you again for the streamer wellness and for hanging out with us today. It was really good to see you. And have a good week. Winter's coming. Just remembered winter exists. Yes, it is coming and it does exist. I really kind of hope that I get to see some snow this year. It's like, I mean, I usually see snow, but it's not much and it doesn't last. And I hope there's like one good snowstorm this year. I would appreciate that. Hey, look! We've got some ruined deer meat. That's nice. And a thermos full of birch bark, you'd actually be invincible. Well, I don't know about invincible, but it would certainly help. I do this every year. I'm sure living in Florida does not help. Probably will not see snow anytime soon. Quite literally spent one Christmas in the Bahamas. Yeah, I don't necessarily know that we'll see snow on Christmas, but I just hope that there's like actually a good snowstorm at some point this winter. Because here, like, we tend to get snow and then it just gets mushy really fast because it's just above freezing and it's just, it's gross. I don't like that. I like it when it's actually cold enough that the snow sticks around for more than 24 hours. Yeah, I agree. Need at least one good snowstorm is all I ask. Or several. Yeah, I just want, like, I'm not gonna be greedy. I just want one really good one, because then it really feels like winter. Obviously, I would be okay with more. It doesn't have to be constant blizzards. It doesn't have to be constant snow. But just, like, one really good snowstorm. I'd like to see snow just once, though. I think once is enough. Oh, I love snow in wintertime. I don't like it when it's just, like, slightly above freezing and it's just cold and, like, cold rain. Cold rain is not nice. If it's cold, I don't want it to rain. I want it to either snow or be sunny. I want it to be cold enough for snow or just no precipitation, please. I think that's all the birch bark we're gonna get for now. Oh, there's some more. Okay, we have how much birch bark? 10. That's enough for 5 teas. Which I think is enough for us to fill the thermos and still have a few on the outside. Which is what I was hoping for. Okay. Oh, there's some more. Okay, now we're gonna have an uneven amount, though. That kind of annoys me. I probably shouldn't have picked up that last bit. It's too late, I already did it. Alright, let's go and start a fire. Had this shirt for forever and only worn it twice. It's so comfortable. What the heck? I've been missing out. Well, hey, at least now you know. So you won't be missing out anymore. Back in my day, lol, winters were way more cold and snowy, now mostly wet and blah. Yeah. I mean, even...
Come on, little fire.
Yeah, even in the last couple of years, I've noticed that it seems even more wet and blah. It's just, it sucks. Alright, let's make some more water. While I prep some birch bark tea. It doesn't match most of your clothes, but it matches some of them. Right? Or does it really have to match is, I guess, more the question. Oh my goodness, so much birch bark tea. I love it. Oh boy. I was not paying attention to the fire. Okay, let's see. This one's the one with the birch bark tea. There we go. We've got one full birch bark tea thermos. Quite literally one item. It does have to match, I think, wearing a colored shirt with sweatpants is weird. Eh. I mean, they're just clothes, right? Maybe that's just me. Okay, let's see. Let's refuel this. And we do need to pull more torches once we're done. Because we're gonna end up sleeping here. Although, we're not that tired. We could just walk back to the damn trailers. Oh, that's a terrible torch. Never seen anyone combine a polo and sweatpants. Well, I mean, when you're at home, like, who cares, right? But I understand not wanting to go out in, like, certain outfits. That's fine. Not starting that trend, someone else can. Alright, there we go. How over-encumbered are we? And why do we stink? Oh, bear meat and fish. Okay, that would explain it. Oh, I meant to make some acorns so that we could call the fancy recipe thing, but I forgot to do that, so. Oh well. I think I'm going to eat this fish just so we're a little less stinky. That sounds like a good plan to me, Pizza. You can start the trend if he wants. Yay, another birch bark. So this actually worked out pretty well. We're able to make lots of birch bark tea, get some more food, get some more sticks, and avoid a moose stomping. We did. We filled up the entire thermos. And we still have 2, I think? Yeah, we still have 2 outside of the thermos, and we just picked up enough for 1 more. So we have something like 11 birch bark teas in total. Well, I think 10 made and the possibility of making an 11th. So Astrid should be A-okay. We're gonna sleep in one of the trailers so that we don't need to use our bedroll. Then I think we'll probably save there for now, and then we can decide next time if we're gonna do a moose hunt or if we're just gonna go straight to Pleasant Valley or what. But that can be a decision for
drop any of
next time. Now for a thermos of chicken broth. Well, for that we need to find more salt. That's the only thing that's keeping me from making broth. There might be some salt somewhere in either Pleasant Valley or in Coastal that I just have left it behind or haven't found it yet or whatever. Maybe in Desolation Point even. But I've been out of salt for a long time. I do wish it was possible that in the coastal regions that if you're like, making water at, like, one of the fishing huts, for example, that you could somehow extract salt from it. I feel like that'd be really cool. Because it kind of sucks that after a certain point you just can't make any more broth because you're out of salt. It's really too bad. I think he left some in PV for some reason. Maybe wishful thinking on my part. It's entirely possible, though. Like, there are lots of places in Pleasant Valley that, you know, we didn't stay for a ton of time, and who knows? I guess we'll have to wait and find out.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Another Aurora. This is wild. If there's a sea and coastal, you should be able to boil the salt water down. Yeah! Like, it'd be cool if in the fishing huts that you find on, in coastal, or if you were to make, a fishing hole, an improvised fishing hole in DP, or if you use one of the fishing huts in Bleak Inlet, for example, if you were to do that you could make salt, basically, using the salt water. I understand not making it possible everywhere, but I just think it'd be kind of cool if you could do it in those specific regions. I'm gonna see if we have Maglin's weather from this Aurora. Between the community center and farmhouse should be some salt. I just hope that there's some left. I don't think this is Maglin's weather. It is not. Okay. Because I know I've used some in the past, and I didn't keep track of things like flour and salt and oil and stuff. I probably should have, but I didn't bother. And so I have no idea where I left things and how much is left of what and all that good stuff. Alrighty. Because, like, it makes sense to me that we can't make our own flour or make our own oil or whatever. I get that, but it'd be kind of cool if you could get renewable salt. Even if it was limited, like I said, to just, like, only if you're cooking in one of the fishing houses because you're over the ocean, essentially. Fine. You know, I get that you're not going to be getting salt from the snow, but it'd be cool if you could get it from the seawater. All right, I think I'm going to wrap up here. Let's see, what day are we on? I did not pay attention when it told us. 386. Okay. We're getting there. Slowly but surely we are getting there. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out with me today. I will be back later this week for us to continue on to Pleasant Valley and finally make it back to our library. I'm really looking forward to picking up some books and actually getting some of our skills leveled up. Thank you, Rob. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend and a good start to the new week. Yeah. Have a good one, everyone. And I will raid out, actually. I should look to see who we've even got, who we can raid to. Who have we got going? Oh, it's been a long time since I've raided Fish. Let's go see what he's up to today. Oh, he's celebrating his streamerversary, and he's exploring the far territory. So let's go hop over there. As for not finding toilet water, I'm sorry. Hopefully next time it's on your bingo card, and I can look, and hopefully we'll find some. All right, everyone, have a good one, and see you around. Bye for now.